yeah, bit of an update. I don't know if it's bad. Well, first to start off with, bad news. The pots are frozen solid. So that little experiment we've done, I think we may have located them in the wrong place. But we are getting growth. However, the only growth we're getting from is the actual seeded ones. We're not getting any growth from the supermarket at all. But to be honest, with garlic at this time of year, we don't want growth. All we want is the roots to kind of embed, and we are doing them in pots, so they're probably going to get warmer quicker. Yeah. Now let's take a look at these spring onions. If you haven't seen the spring onions and the garlic videos, go back and watch them. They're definitely worth a watch, because we're going to be following these out throughout the season. We've got a tiny bit of not really much going on. Same problem here. Frozen. Probably not good. Hopefully it hasn't destroyed them, but we'll keep on going. And if you look at the top here, if you can see, there's a bit of movement, and I cut that straight, so that's obviously a little bit of a growth. So interesting. Hopefully the weather hasn't destroyed these, but we shall see. Yeah, so we had a big problem with it. But I don't know if it's a problem, because obviously these, especially garlic, they need that cold temperature anyway. But I've never seen a frozen pot before, so whether that's a good thing, I don't know. The spring onions, yeah, but fingers crossed they'll be fine. If not, we'll just restart the experiment maybe later on in the year. But we'll keep them going until they can't go anymore, because I have faith in these guys. I'll reposition it there. Yeah, so but as you can see, we are getting growth in these ones, which are the usual seeded ones that we'd buy. Obviously you don't want growth in garlic, you want the roots to kind of start developing now, and then in the spring you want them to sprout up. We'll see how they do. It might just be that these are probably from the other season, so they're probably eager to get out already. But yeah, wow. Yeah, so that was kind of like a surprise update really. We weren't going to, I wasn't going to update them for a few weeks till they actually done something, but they seem to be doing something already, which is good. It seems a little bit warmer in this polytunnel, so I've moved them into here for now, set them up in a better place, probably where they can get a bit more light. The greenhouse, just, I don't know, for some reason in the winter it gets colder, and then in the summer it gets warmer. It's very confusing. Whereas the polytunnel, I think it tends to fluctuate the air a lot better, so therefore it kind of stays at more of a mellow temperature. It is still getting freezing in here, but I don't think it'll affect these as much as what it was in there. So, but we'll see. We'll keep them going, and we'll see what happens. I will keep you updated in the next couple of weeks to see if we have been successful, which I'm sure we have. There are the temperatures. It was in the green, so this is in the polytunnel, it seems to be rising a little bit. In the greenhouse it was below zero, so you can see the temperature change already. There you go. Oh, there we go. Yeah, just above freezing. Oh, shaking. Yeah, this time of year you kind of don't really want to do anything, because everything you do you can probably do in the spring, but spring can sometimes come so hectic, so the more you can do, the better really. So I'm going to try and get on with a few jobs. I want to try and pick some of the Brussels today. I usually try and leave them as close as I can to Christmas, but some of them look like they need picking. So I'm going to pick them, get them in the, maybe just freeze them for Christmas, just in case I don't get any more. And then just do a few other jobs. Maybe look at the strawberries. I did want to plant some spinach. Let me know, do you guys plant spinach this time of the year? I've never done it, so I might just try it to see how they do, because I usually do it in spring anyway. You do. I usually do plant it in spring anyway. So I got a bit of confession. These Brussels, I kind of like neglected them because they were protected by netting, but the netting fell down due to the wind. So I just thought, right, they've probably gone. So I left the plant, but it seems to be doing really well. I thought the birds would have eaten everything, but they've left it. Maybe, I don't know why. Maybe they know something I don't. But so what I've done, I'll just show you. So I've took off the brown leaves. Oops, sorry, there we go. Yes, I've took off the brown leaves and just chucked them over there. They can just be mulch. And I've just done up to about 2/4 to plant, because I want to leave the rest of them because they're still a bit small, and I think they might be ready for Christmas. But I've got these ones just in case, and I'll take them home, prep them, and just freeze them so they're ready for Christmas. But yes, overall, not a bad harvest. Quite happy with that, actually. One of these people, I don't really like Brussels. I kind of, you know, when you grow vegetables just because other people like them, and you know they'll be beneficial for other people. I've never been a Brussels fan. So, but you know, we've got to do our part, haven't we? It's very cold today. It's still freezing. I think there's a bird over there. I think he's telling me it's too cold. So the only things I wanted to get done this winter really was I wanted to do the rhubarb. Just kind of cut off the I just wanted to cut off the dead leaves or trim off, but that one looks okay. And these over here, I've never grown this variety before, so this is the first. So this first season we've done, but I've never done them through. I don't know how they act through the winter, so I might just take off the bottom leaves and just let them kind of do their thing, and hope they'll come back next year. And we do have rhubarb over here, but it's turned over already. It's completely gone. And there is one more thing. So, gardening community, strawberries. What do you do in the winter? I usually wait till spring to do anything with them, which usually it's trim off all the brown leaves and then just let them regenerate. I'll just show you these. So these are my strawberries at the moment. They're completely overloaded. So I will be thinning them out in the spring. And in them pots, they were the overshoots, just over there. Yeah, they were the overshoots from this year. I just potted them up. So I want to take some of these old plants out, maybe half them, and put the new ones in, and then kind of change it over each year. Because I think you get up to 3 years with strawberries. But yeah, if I could do like a 2-year turnover or something. But yeah, let me know your thoughts. Let me know what you do, really, because I tend to just leave them and then just see what happens. So, just a final chat. This is how the spring onion from the supermarket is looking. If you just wanted an update, a weekly update. And as we can see, I know I have just updated it, so just for next time when we look, so we can have a proper look now. That's the normal one, which you would plant. This is the organic supermarket garlic, not much happening. And this is the normal hardneck garlic that you buy from the supermarket.